Peace, brothers and sisters. Rodney Asaad Muhammad, your courage coach. It's the Thursday night call to courage. And we back. We live. All right, we're gonna give some people some time to get on, get connected. I got my sunglasses on so I can feel cool. I put my sunglasses on so I can feel cool. That's shout out to P Funk, Parliament Funkadelic. You got to put your sunglasses on so you feel cool. Right. We're in full coach mode today. We got the whistle ready. So share the stream. Let people know we're on live right now. It's the Thursday night call to courage. Now, I pray to Almighty God alive. Everything's been going well. Life is good. Everything's going in the direction that you wanted to go in. That you got all your to-do list, your to-done list checked off for the day. You at the house already. You ready to kind of relax, chill out a little bit, reset, get ready for the next day, the next movement. And so, if you didn't, you got some stuff still on the list. It's all right. Make a new list. Put that stuff at the top of the list. Say, oh, I left some of these things didn't get done today. Let me throw that at the top of the list, and then do a whole new list for the next day, and then start blazing and checking stuff off. That's what it's about. You got to have that to-done list. The to-done list. Not a to-do list, because the to-do list is a perpetual, I need to get this done forever thing. You want a to-done list. Like this is, I remember I said this before. To-done, you want to be like that. To-done, and be checking stuff off, just blazing it out. That's how you're going to move closer and closer to the goals you have set before you if you have a to-done list. And then things you don't get done on that day, it's all good. Move them to the next day, top of the list, and keep rolling. All right. Now, today on the Thursday night call to courage, we had to go in. I saw my brother Rodney Asaad pop up. I pray my brother's watching this broadcast. This was inspired by an event we got a chance to go to and some other things I came across during the week. And so we had a powerhouse time. And it was beautiful how Synchro Destiny happened. Let me just tell y'all real quick. We got a chance to go to an event, and my brother had called me and asked me, would I go to the event with him? Brother Shaheed, that's the home team. Oh man, I got a call. I got to reach out. I'm reaching out. I got some stuff we got to get done. And so my brother called me and said, hey, you want to go to this event? Boom, boom, really big name people doing some really powerful stuff. I'm like, what time? Ooh. Like, I'm out, I'm getting money, I'm making some moves, but I'm like, that just doesn't fit my schedule. Now I had a project to finish at home, a book project. So I said, I need to get home and really get on this because time is of the essence. I was like, no, but he's like, man, he let me know. He called me back. Oh man, my car wouldn't start. I was like, well, I'll come pick you up. I'll bring you over. I don't know if I'll be able to stay, but I'll take you. It's all good. Said, okay, cool. So we had to make a run before we went. And then he said, man, you know what, man, forget, just take me home. I'm like, nah, just come make a move with me, go pick up some dough, and we just ride out and just do, brotherhood thing. Cool. So we rolled out, picked up some dough. And then he's like, man, you want to swing by the place? I was like, whatever. We free black men. We got a pocket full of money. We got a car with gas in it. And we ain't got no place we gotta be. We can do whatever we want to do. So it was like, that's right. So we rolled out and went to the event, rolled in smooth, real FOI smooth, like, boom. And it was a beautiful thing. What we did catch was amazing. The people we got a chance to connect with was just awesome. And a lot of things were said. And, some of you all know I've done conferences, workshops, and seminars for like 15, almost 20 years of my life. I did that traveling all over the globe. And so, I'm not a stranger to going to workshops and attending conferences and seminars. I'm not a stranger to that. And so I ended up, being there, and I'm listening with a different ear, but I'm fully immersed. I'm not in Speaker Rodney, zone like that. No courage coach going on. I'm just attendee. Brother Rodney attendee. And so it was really powerful stuff being shared on info marketing, infopreneur, influencing and whatnot, right? A lot of good content, a lot of good, amazing content, great people. But anyway, we, during the event, we learned some things and, we moved on. Peace, Sister Marva. Alaikum salam, sis. And so fast forward, some things came up during the week. And at that event, of course, we connected with some people, and during the week, and some things came to my mind as I was going about my day, or days following that weekend. Anyway, and I thought about excellence. You know, some of you all remember, and some of you may not know this. Brother Minister Farrakhan, several years back, it might have been, was it 2000? It might have been 2000. I think it might have been 2000 when he talked about. He said you defeat white supremacy with black excellence. Really, black excellence really trumps all that. Pun not intended. You know what I mean, right? It just overshoots all that black excellence. And when he said that, that was so powerful moment for me, because the minute said that black excellence, I'm like, man, that was powerful. And I said, at that moment, I don't know why it popped in my head. I'm like, I want to learn to play tennis. I don't know where that came from, y'all. I'm in there with everybody else. The minister said that, I went, boom. I'm like, I want to learn to play tennis, like at a real serious level. I had tennis rackets growing up, goofing around, but I didn't know how to play no tennis. And so I started, I went down to the Venus and Serena Williams Tennis Center in Los Angeles, right? In what they call the Jungles, but it's called Baldwin Village officially. The Jungles, right? And so I'm down. I went and bought these 2 tennis rackets. Matter of fact, the exact same tennis rackets that they were using when they first really got, popular and hot. They had the Wilson tennis rackets. So I bought the most expensive tennis rackets I could find. Now listen, y'all. These are kind of tennis rackets. I went to a pro shop. I didn't go to like Big Five. I didn't go to the Target or the Walmart and get a tennis racket. No, I went to a pro tennis shop. And this is where you buy tennis rackets and there are no strings in it. There are no strings on them, right? You just racket. And so, and you're right, they got different weights of rackets and all that stuff. So I got in there. I like, give me the best, the Williams sisters is playing with these, And so I bought that and he asked me what kind of string. I said the good kind. I didn't know. And so then he was like, okay, what tension would you like me to string this at? I was like, where I can hit the ball. He was like, you new to this, right? I was like, yeah, pretty much. He was like, okay, I'm gonna do something like this kind of pounds per square inch, blah blah blah, and the string pattern like this, just a basic string pattern, cross pattern, blah blah. Okay, cool. He did both of them, strung them up. I got the bag, right? The balls, I got a bunch of the ball. I got the ball picker-upper thing, so I don't have to be stooping down, grabbing the ball. I was set, y'all. I was set. So I went down to the Venus and Serena Williams Tennis Center. I want to learn to play tennis. Now I got out there and I'm at the first thing I started doing. I was on the tennis course and I was just at my little ball thing and I'm doing not Pete Sampras, Yvonne Lindell serves and stuff. Just trying to get it, just hitting the ball all hard and flailing and whatnot. And so one day I was there playing against the wall, hitting the ball against the wall, just doing all kind of flapping and flailing. And so an older dude, I think he was homeless. I think he was homeless. Homeless dude at the park comes up to me. He says, you want to know how to play tennis, young man? I said, yes, sir. What's up? He was like, all right, here's what you do. You stand about 1 foot away from this wall, and I want you to hit the ball, back and forth, like forehand, backhand, 1 foot away from the wall. He said, once you can do it where you control the ball, right, and the ball don't go no place you don't want it to go, then I want you to take a step back and do it again. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He said, and just do that. Once we got that down, dude, take another step. He said, by the time you at that line way back there, you'd be pretty good. I said, all right. So I was out there doing it week after week. I'm going early in the mornings. Nobody out there, just doing my thing. By the time I got to the back of the wall, I was boom, hitting it, bow, right, bow, hit it against the wall. One day, this little old lady, beautiful little black chocolate grandmama, came rolling up to the park. She had a little bag on her back with a tennis racket sticking out. And she said she had that little old lady, kind of hunched over old lady walk going on. And she had just some little steps, like she's taking little baby steps, just walking. And she said, you want to play some tennis, young man? I was like, looking around like, you talking to me? She said, yeah, you want to play some tennis? I was like, heck yeah. I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to whoop on this old lady. I'm like, man, whatever. She shouldn't have asked me to play tennis. She shouldn't have asked. She asked me to play, y'all. I know y'all like, you can play that, but no, whatever. This old lady decided she wanted to play tennis with the God. I'm out here. What? I'm back at the line hitting the ball. All right, yeah, let's get it. Okay, you ready, mama? Okay, let's get it. She said, come on, baby. Right. So I'm getting served. I'm doing my best, y'all. I'm doing my best Pete Sampras and Yvonne Lindell moves, right? I think I'm channeling Arthur Ashe at this point. I'm channeling. And I'm out there flapping and flailing and flicking and running. And she just running up and boop, hit the ball over there. Boop, boop, boop. She was hitting the ball. Boop. Y'all know I didn't get 1 point. No, I didn't get 1 point. Not one. Not 1 point. And then she was like, it was all said and done. She was like, oh, don't worry, baby. You just keep practicing. You'll get better. I'm like, thank you, mother. You need any help to your car? She said, no, I got it. Thank you. I'm like, okay. Yes, ma'am. See you next time. And I'm like, yeah. All that smack talking I had in my head, I'm going to whoop on this old lady. Yeah, not really. So I figured, okay, this is whack. I'm feeling like a sucker now because I done got beat by the old sister, at the tennis courts. This is very un-G of me, right? So I figure, I know I'm going to get a coach. I'm going to get a coach now. So I looked online, looked around, and found a coach, a brother that was teaching tennis in the community too. I'm like, oh, cool. A brother too? This is magical. Recycling my black dollars, right? And so we had the park. So the first day, he said, all right, he said, I want you to go over there on the other side. I'm going to put the ball machine over here, and let me just show me what you got. I said, all right, I'm over there. The balls are coming. I'm telling you, I'm doing my best Pete Sampras and Yvonne Lendl moves. I am channeling Arthur Ashe. And I'm out there flailing, right, doing my thing. He said, whoa, stop. He said, man, where the heck you learn to play tennis? I said, well, I'm self-taught. He said, oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. He says, the problem I have now is that I have to tear you down to build you back up. He said, because what you've done is you've actually learned all the bad habits. That's why they get children like at 3, 4, and 5 years old and teach them how to play tennis, do gymnastics, do this, do that, because they don't have bad habits. So we can teach them the right fundamentals, give them all the right stuff on the top end, and just build on that. So the problem with people trying to do it later after they learned on their own or self-taught, right, is that they teach themselves the wrong way. And they get ingrained with the wrong way. So when somebody comes along to teach them the right way, it becomes a little harder for them to teach them the right way. Expectation of excellence, right? And so here I was thinking, okay, if I got all the right equipment, right, and I get out there and practice, just kind of do my own thing of what I've seen before, I'm going to be great. I'm going to be awesome. No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, I'm going to give you another story. I'm telling you this for a reason, right? The expectation of excellence. One day I was in Palm Springs, California, Palm Springs, and I was doing a workshop seminar, and I got there and I'm getting ready to do the setup and everything, and I'm in the room trying to set it all, get everything set up. They had the basics, but I needed more tables, a few more chairs, had some extra people coming, just a whole bunch of things, hey, can I get this? I need more waters here and this and that, all this stuff. So I'm there, and a young man that was there to help with the setup, he was deaf, right? He was deaf. And so, walaikum salam, Brother Daniel. Peace to the God. And so he was deaf. And so I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And so he was really, I'm telling y'all, I gotta say, he was going out of his way. He was going out of his way to help me, the poor hearing kid, communicate better. No, he was going way out of his way to help me, the poor hearing kid, communicate better. He was writing stuff down. He was patting me on the back like, it's okay, don't worry, I got it, I'll help you. And I was like, thank you. I don't know, I'll write it down. Thank you. I don't know what to do. I felt so, and I don't say this a lot about me now. I'm saying this for a reason now. I felt so dumb. Because here it is, the deaf guy trying to help the poor hearing kid communicate better. I said, man, I can't, this is whack. So I figured, okay, I got to learn sign language now. Now, wait, y'all tripping. Y'all like, wait, you met this dude one day at the seminar. He was there to help with the setup. And after that experience, you figure, I got to learn sign language. Yeah, I got to learn sign language. That was a horrible feeling. That was a horrible feeling. Horrible feeling. So I got back. I said, man, I got to sign up I'm going to sign up for some sign language classes and whatnot. And I did it. Okay, now the first day, I'm saying this, the reason why I went there to tell you this. First day of sign language class, my instructor at the time, Deanne Sampley. Man, that's my homie right there. It was the home team. So Deanne is in the class, and the first day, it's like wall-to-wall people, like people sitting on tables. This was just packed. It was like, people. It was like first day. So everybody that signed up was in there. And so Deanne says, okay, okay, everybody settle down, blah, blah, blah. She says, okay, now, look around. How many people we got? This person, this person, this person. Okay. Are you not on my list? Okay. Oh, you're trying to, okay, see, okay, fine, blah, blah, blah. All these people. Okay. Now there's a lot of you in here. I'll just tell you now, a lot of you, a lot of these people will not be here by the second class. So some of you that you see today will not be here in the second class. I'm like, wow, she's starting off really, really negative. Just seems so negative right now. I'm sitting there, though. I'm not about this in this hot room with all these people, right? I'm like, she seems very negative. And then she went on. She says, okay, and she says, and then those of you that are in the class after that, by the time we get to the halfway point, I'm telling you now, this room will be half of the room that it is currently by the time we get to the halfway mark. And I'm like, wow, she is really digging in on the negativity. She's really not starting off like encouraging the game. But I'm sitting there. I'm just like, wow, it's hot room, people everywhere. I'm like, wow, this lady's really like, I don't know if I'm gonna like her. I really don't know if I'm gonna like her. So cool. She doing her thing. And then she's going and say now, and by the time we get to the final, it'll probably only be about 10 or 12 of you. Now at the time it's like 30 something people in the room, or 40 people in the room. And I'm like, okay, now she like tripled up on the negativity. Talking about by the time we get to the end, it's maybe about 12 of y'all left. I'm like, oh, snap. This lady's really digging in on negativity, right? I'm like, okay, well, hey, whatever. Let's just, whatever it's what it is up in here. And so I'm looking around like, wow, let me look at all these people now because some of these people are not going to be here. And so anyway, we get to that second class and sure enough, whoop, there was a lot less people there. And then she was, she came in, she said, listen, said, okay, now, this is pretty much the only time you all are going to hear my voice. You're only going to hear my voice a few times during this whole journey. So if, you get used to it now, so you would know it. But that's pretty much the only time you hear me. So I'm going to say what I'm going to say now. And then for the rest of the semester, you hear me very little. All right. And then she went. And I'm sitting there like, oh snap, I don't know what she want me to do. She was doing the hand stuff and what the heck, what do you want me to do? I'm like, and she said she didn't want no talking too. She was like, don't be talking up in here either. She ain't having it. I'm like, oh, now we on it's an immersion program, obviously. And so she said, now open your book and I want you to write this down, right? And so anyway, so as we go on through the journey, of course, initially when we started, it was very difficult because I'm learning a new language, right? A new language. And so I realized though, my motivation for doing so was different than maybe some other people. Some other people had to fulfill some credits and whatnot. I was taking the class purely because I met a young man who was deaf and I didn't like the feeling I felt not being able to communicate with him at a higher level. Why did he have to stoop down to a lower level of communication just so he can actually communicate with me? I had somebody speaking Spanish and they asked me, say, do you speak Spanish, right? I understand enough of it to know what you're saying. And so she asked me, do I speak Spanish? I was like, no, I'm so sorry. He said, I'll say, but I need to learn because it's unacceptable. It is unacceptable. To live in Arizona and Phoenix in particular and not being actively engaged in trying to learn more and more Spanish. Right. And so somebody said, well, they need to learn to speak English. I said, no, not really. I mean, that's a good thing to know. I said, however, the height of intelligence is to actually meet somebody where they at. That's the height. That's like a higher form of intelligence. Like, you know what? No, you don't have to stop speaking French. How about I just learn some French? Hello, somebody. The expectation of excellence. Now, here's where we're going with all this, you all. One thing I found in all my comings and goings throughout the planet, right, is that very few people, I'm going to use, that's a good presupposition, very few people practice the art of excellence, being exceptional and exceptionally good at something. Excellence. Now, I know you probably all heard the saying, nobody's perfect. I tell you right now, you don't know enough people. You don't know enough people to even say that. If you saw perfection, would you know what it looked like? No. So let's not even say that anymore. Let's say that. No, ain't nobody perfect. That's not even a requirement. That's not even a requirement. You wouldn't be able to identify it if you saw it. So let's just let that go, right? But excellence, the quality of being exceptional, of being at the peak, of the quality of being good, excellent. And when you're going through your day, brothers and sisters, do you actually strive for excellence? I mean, really, are you striving for excellence? Now, a lot of people I've met, I see a lot of people, and they're really working awfully hard at being, like my brother Daryl from Black Wealth Empowerment would say, like C students, C and D students, really. Like a lot of people are really working hard at being C and D students. Oh yeah, not even like working towards a strong B. No. Definitely don't even worry about the A. But like they like actively every day, like on purpose, work on being C, D, and sometimes F students. Whew. Like you okay with being a C, D, and F student? Now, when I was in school, I'll tell y'all right now, when I didn't like school from pretty much the day I got there. I didn't like school. I don't think I was okay with preschool. I think I was okay with preschool. We played a lot. Kindergarten was okay. We had Miss Provost. She was mean, but I liked it because she was kind of mama mean, right? She had the ruler and the paintbrush. Boy, my knuckles. I was always getting it on the knuckle. I'm the courage coach. What y'all talking about? I kept it frisky. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. But I was like, get my knuckles whacked, doing too much in the class. Whatever. It's all right. It made me who I am. And so anyway, so Miss Provo, she wasn't she was mama mean. So she wasn't vindictive or mean spirited, but she had that mama mean going on, right? And so anyway, so I liked kindergarten was pretty cool. We played a lot of naps, a lot of nap time, finger painting. A lot of trike riding in a little small area they had us in cage did, little metal trikes. We was in the sandbox and stuff. So it was good life. It was a pretty good life, during that time. And, but like first grade was cool because I had a Spanish speaking teacher. And so we learned Spanish. That was kind of hot. And second grade was all right. Cause I had another sister for second grade, third grade, I had another sister, third grade. And, that was good. She pushed me to the limits. Help me work on some of my issues, if you will. But I didn't like school. I never really unless I had like a teacher that looked like me. I didn't really, or a teacher that was really like, they showed that they cared. I didn't like school. I didn't like it. And I tell you, I told one of my boys at kindergarten, I told him, I'm just trying to get out. And he reminded me the day we graduated, he said, Rod, I remember we was in kindergarten, first grade, you was talking about, I'm just trying to get out. I was just trying to get out. My whole goal was to just get out, get through it, and get done with this thing. So it wasn't even about nothing, whatever. I don't even remember doing homework. I'm telling you, I don't even remember doing homework. It was a blur. I was just trying to blaze through it, get through it, and finish, right? Just get the diploma thing they kept talking about and be done with them people. Now, watch this now. So I got a lot of C's, D's, and I got an F in gym. Y'all like, what? You got an F in gym, coach? You the coach. How you get an F in gym? Cause I wasn't that dude. I wasn't finna probably be talking like I ain't that fella. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I didn't play basketball and stuff like that because I didn't want to be rubbing up against no dudes. I didn't. And then it's someone and then click in my brain like that. I want to beat the homies and no. I'm just saying I ain't hating on nobody like play basketball. Get your basketball on, y'all do y'all jostling, y'all work that out. Not the kid. I'm not working that out. So I went for the shower with the boys, and that didn't even appeal to me. I'm like, what? What? Man, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna take an F on this one. You gotta suit up. You gotta shower. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not showering with no bunch of dudes. I'm just saying. I wasn't feeling it. So I got an F in gym. My mama say, how you get an F in gym? I'm like, I ain't trying to do all that, just out of control. Anyway, y'all, watch this now. Watch. I realized that during then, I wasn't striving for excellence in their arena. That wasn't something. Now, when it came to music, Oh yeah, I was the man, right? So I told y'all before I had 7 artists. I was writing, arranging, all that, just managing everything, doing it all, shopping deals at the major labels, all that. We're doing all that, and nobody taught me how to do it. Nobody taught me how to do it. It's self-taught, yeah, at a high level though. So we were writing music and all, just everything, just doing it. Had a band. I was managing a band. It's crazy. At 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. Right? And so I strove for excellence in the areas that interested me. Now, where I didn't do so well in the schoolhouse, I still, even though I didn't really apply myself in terms of schoolhouse stuff. Like I liked English, I liked psychology, and art. Those were my classes. But I still graduated better than like 50% of the people that went to school too. So I figured, man, if I did that, they were worse than me. And I graduated in the upper 50% tile. There was like 50% of people less than me. Like, wow, that's crazy. And I didn't do no homework and hated every minute of all the schooling I went to. Right. But I realized, though, in all that there were some areas that I knew I was interested in and I wanted to be excellent at it. And I had an expectation of excellence in a lot of the areas that I involved myself in. So when it came to music, working on some new stuff now, he said when it came to music or art and things like that, I had an expectation of excellence within myself. I never did it and asked somebody, what do you think? I never, no song that I ever done or artwork I ever did where I asked somebody, what do you think of this? What do you think? Does it look okay? I never approached it. See, that sounds weak and sissified to even do that. My mother helped me get a healthy self-esteem. I have a healthy self-esteem. And I told y'all, borderline egotistical, like arrogant. Borderline, right on the edge. Because I'm very sure of me in the areas that I'm confident in. I'm very sure of myself in the areas I'm very confident in, I'm proficient in, skilled in. Got that? Yes, definitely. I'm not going to be mealy-mouthed and scratching where I don't itch about it because if I know what I know, I know what I know. And I don't have to play small because I know something, right? To make other people feel okay about their whackness. So striving for excellence was something that I knew I had to do in certain areas of my life. Well, then when I looked back, I said, wait a minute. You can harness that and channel that anytime you want to. It doesn't have to be applied to just a specific area. You can actually take those same principles of having the expectation of excellence for your own life and apply them everywhere. Wait. I always tell people when we're doing coaching and stuff like that, you get what you deserve, right? You don't get what you ask for. You don't get what you want. You don't get what you necessarily desire in life. No. You actually get what you deserve. And the question I usually ask is, what do you expect from life? What do you expect out of yourself? What do you expect out of people around you? And I'll say this right now. Brother Minister Farrakhan told us this. He really instructed us deep. This is such a powerful statement. The minister said this about disappointment. He said, disappointment comes from expectations not met. I'm going to say that again. This is minister. Now, I ain't make this up. I just regurgitate. I got teachers. Boom, here it is, right? The minister said this. This is Minister Farrakhan. He said, disappointment comes from expectations not met. So wait, coach, you said the expectation of excellence. Well, how do you resolve that? How do you not become disappointed? Well, here's another thing that I had to roll this around because when the minister said that was powerful, it's been with me for years. And I said, wait a minute. If disappointment comes from expectations not met, is he saying that we shouldn't have expectations? Is the minister saying we shouldn't expect things? No. I don't think that's what he's saying. And it hit me. I'm like, oh, snap. I know what the problem is. It's not even the expectation that's the problem. It's our lack of patience. Oh, wait, there it is. It ain't even the expectation that's the problem. It's my lack of patience. The apparent hesitation of God or somebody else to fulfill what I expect or to do what I expect. See, it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, it may not happen for 20 more years. But the question is, Is the expectation realistic? Is it healthy? And is the person capable of doing it? Am I capable of doing it? See, it might not even be the expectation. It might be my erroneous thoughts and beliefs. It might be a misapplication of mathematics. Oh, somebody. Okay, that was a whistle moment. I think that was somebody. That was a whistle moment for somebody. I know it. I know it. Wait a minute. Coach, are you telling me that I should have an expectation of excellence in my life in every area of endeavor? Absolutely. Wait, are you saying I should have an expectation of excellence from my spouse, from my children, from my Absolutely. Because what happens is, brothers and sisters, when you fix your mind on having a desire and an expectation that people are going to do the right thing, are going to strive to go to the higher level, you're going to try to start holding them accountable to that. Now, I'm not talking about putting off on somebody what they ain't willing to do or whatnot, but what happens is you'll start to put that into the energy field, right? And start the aura around you will start to call things into existence where people start to behave a little differently, move a little differently, because you have an expectation of excellence out of them and yourself. Now, I'm not talking about some fantasy, oh, you're going to always do the right thing. I'm not talking about no presuppositions that somebody will always hit the mark. No. But they have an expectation that the person's going to strive to do the right thing, because then you'll speak words of power into their life, into your life, that'll feed that. You'll speak words of power. You'll position things and events and whatnot that'll feed into the expectation. Okay, wait. We talked about this before. As you think in your heart, up here, so are you, right? Well, as you think, so you expect. But patience is critical to this. Absolute patience is critical. Patience and work. Patience and work. Now, wait. I can't just expect excellence and that's it. I'm done. All the work is done. I expect excellence from myself in all my areas. Now, excellence should come. I should be excellent. No. There's some work. There's a lot of work to be done. But when you expect yourself to perform at the highest levels, when you expect yourself to do the right thing at the highest levels, when you have an expectation that you're going to be kind, good, just, moral, right? You have an expectation of yourself, of excellence. I expect me to do the best work. See, what happens is disappointment is not a bad thing. Disappointment comes from expectations not met. This is the minister's words, right? Expectations not yet met. It should cause you to feel something. See, disappointment is not a bad thing in and of itself. It's actually like pain in the body. It's a cue. It's an alert system to let you know, hey, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's off. Something's out of whack. There's some dis-ease somewhere. Disappointment. Now, y'all look up the word disappoint. Disappoint. It's a powerful. Me and my wife, we got to start recording this. Tracy Seaman, we got to start recording. We got to record. I don't know. We got to start recording these. We have a deep science go. My wife will go so full Sister Tynetta on it, and I'll be like all up in the Abdullah, zone. And we'll mix some Jabril in it. And, then we'll throw Ava on it and then flip a Nuri on them with some quick. That's me. I used to throw a Nuri in them. I'll do some Nuriisms in a minute on some stuff, right? And then we roll it all around and be like, boom, there it is. Then we try to sprinkle maybe some Dr. Wesley on it to really kind of like a lot of footnotes and references. Because you can't just be coming off the dome and thinking, oh, look, I'm so smart. No, where you get that from, right? And so, but that stuff is we have an expectation that, wait a minute, if we're going to talk about this, let's try to go to the highest levels of it. Let's be excellent in all our doings. Let's be the ultimate of good and right in this moment, in this circumstance or situation. Brothers and sisters, when you expect the best from yourself, You actually will strive. I'm telling you, you will strive to do the best, to be the best. And when you miss the mark, you'll feel so bad. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says this to us, that if you can't shame a man, he talking about men and women, if you can't shame a person, I'll say it that way because we're all gender neutral. Get out of here, right? If you can't shame a person, you can't teach them. If you have no shame, if I have no shame, that means I can't be challenged. I'm not going to feel bad about nothing I do. Whatever. Brother, you can't do it. I don't care about that. I ain't bothered by that. That's a bad person. Next to hypocrites, and then probably people who have no shame, and then disbeliever. Yeah. If you can't shame a person, you can't teach them. If they're not going to feel bad, if I'm not going to feel bad about my behavior, my actions, my attitudes, if I'm not going to feel nothing about that, Minister talks about this in the study guide. See, you end up becoming devil when the self-accusing spirit has been silenced so much because we stomped it down, kicked it to the curb, killed the messenger of God within. Then we just devil. I can do wrong with impunity. I don't even think about it. Well, that's not true for most of us. I'm going to say that. That's a good presupposition. That's not true for most of us. We still got that in us. That now I want you to amplify it. I want you to amplify it. That's what the whole point of this broadcast is. Tonight's Thursday Night Call to Courage. I want you to amplify and turn up the volume on your expectation of excellence from yourself. And as you start to turn it up, right? And you got to start to have expectations of excellence for people around you and from the circumstances and the organizations you're a part of. You have an expectation of excellence. Then what happens is you get something up in you, right? Minister Farrakhan said this to us back in LA many years ago. It was like 90 something. It was like early 90, 91 or something like that. 90, 91 anyway, right? He was thought, man, he said, Allah, get up in your collar to do something about the stuff that's going on in your city, in your area, in your house. When you gonna get some God up in us to say, you know what? No, this needs to change. And I'm the one. Bing, okay, I'm the one. We got to make some people uptight. We got to shake some stuff up. Some people probably gonna be in their feelings, a little hurt, right? They probably gonna be mad. Man, all the whole range of foolish emotions they probably gonna go through because you decided you're gonna be the one to say, you know what? Time out. Enough is enough. Flag on the play. We not doing this like this no more. I'm not having it. No more lying, no more cheating, no more stealing, no more conniving over here. We not doing this. We not acting like that. We not going to be unbecoming. None of that. We not loose and more. We not doing none of that. I'm not doing it. You not doing it near me. You go do it at your house and I don't know about it. That's your business. But if something happen around me, that's when the Muslim Christian Jew of me activate. Muslim Christian Jew activate. You a superhero. Oh, wait. I know. Hold on. We talking about the expectation of excellence. I know what's going to happen. As soon as you start challenging stuff and people on the stuff that's clearly wrong, clearly incorrect, they cross the line. You know what they're going to do? They're going to bring out the repellent. And it only works on certain kind of people bugs. The repellent is called self-righteous repellent. And they have it, and some of them carry it in their purses, in their pockets, right? And they shake it up and go, shh, self-righteous, you self-righteous. Who are you to tell me I'm wrong? Self-righteous. Quit trying to challenge my foolishness. Who you think you are? You say it, everybody's saying it, we all saying it. That ain't even the point right now. The point is you tripping right now in this moment. This your moment. Tag you with. Ding, ding, ding. Lights on you. So we're just going to deal with this moment. We're not going to worry about no other moments. We ain't going to go back on the timeline and try to bring up some moments I had back in the day in the 80s. No, we're not bringing that up. We're not going to do that. Right now we focused on you and your shenanigans. You're self-righteous. That's stupid. That's stupid. I'm going to tell you right now. Call somebody that use it and tell them, Brother Rodney Asaad Muhammad, they can call, write the minister, whoever you want to call, whatever, do it moving, and say, Brother Rodney said, I'm stupid. Yeah, you stupid. You dumb. Oh, brother, come on, coach, don't do that. Come on. You're righteous. You see how silly that sounds? Wait, so you saying you don't want to be correct? We don't want to be right. We're not trying to be dignified and refined. We're not trying. Oh my, really? That's what you're saying? Is that what you're really trying to say at that moment? That I do not want to be right. I don't want to be corrected. I don't want to. Well, then take your devilishment someplace else. Why hang out with a group? You hanging out in organizations that are supposed to be striving to be the highest self, righteous self. Why would you have a problem with somebody saying, "Oh, right there, that's no, fix that"? And then when you go on a journey, you might see something on there, like, "Oh, right there. You might work on that. You got to work on that, coach. Come on, you got to work on that. Go, you got to work on that, coach." Like, no, you're right. If I'm any type of Muslim, Christian, Jew, I'm like, you're right. No, you're right. I may not like it, but that's the self-accusing spirit. That's the God within saying, problem. Yeah, problem. You don't like that. Huh? You didn't like that way that felt. There's somebody that had to actually call you up on your stuff. You didn't like that, did you? Nope, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. No, I ain't go. Don't go there. No. Don't go there. Go. All right, you're right. Now I may not see it. Like, hold on. Now wait. Let's talk about that. I don't see it, and I might have my reasons or my motive. Well, here's what I was trying to. Well, you got to find a better way to say that, bro. You can't be calling people stupid on the broadcast. They dumb. That's Rodney. That's like Rodney. They're not brother Rodney necessarily. That's just Rodney. Hey, courage coach, right? But, you got to be willing. We have to be willing, brothers and sisters, to be challenged into being excellent. We have to be willing and open to be challenged into being our most excellent self. See, one thing that's great about people around you is they can see stuff that we can't see. I'll tell you this. This elder lady I met maybe last year sometime, she was like 96, 97 years old. And so I just started vibing, talking. I'm like, hey, ma'am, can I show you? She's like, 97. And I'm like, word, that's dope. She was still looking good, moving around, doing her thing. I'm like, I like this. This is good. And she was telling me, because I was telling her about Sister Tanya, and she had lost her husband way, way back in like 69, like when I was born time. And so she was like, and she said she never got remarried. She said, I dated a little bit when I was, young, 20s and 30s and 30s and stuff. I dated a little bit, but I wasn't going to get married again because nobody could replace him. I was like, oh, so you want to just like stop on a winning hit. Like she hit the ball, home run. I'm done. I'm good. I'm retired. That's like you boxing. You get a knockout. Your first fight, you knock out, I'm retired. I'm done. You got a perfect record. I'm good. Can't nobody take that from me. Perfect record. You went out a winner. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Right? And so she was like, I wasn't doing that. I'm like, that's right. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. And so anyway, she said, besides, can't nobody come behind him. He was too good. I was like, hey, that's beautiful. And so anyway, we were talking and she said, I still have the same mind. Like, and we're talking about age. She said, I still have the same mind. It's still me. Like in my mind, I'm still me. I'm me. I was like, yeah, you're you. I'm like, I'm me. She said, and I didn't know I was old until I look in the mirror. He said, you get the aches and pains and stuff like that in life. But she said, I didn't know I was old until I looked in the mirror. He said, one day I looked in the mirror. I'm like, and I was shocked. I'm like, who is this old broad staring back at me? I was like, what? She's like, you don't know until you look in the mirror. If you don't look in the mirror, you don't know. You don't see yourself aging or getting old or a wrinkle here, a wrinkle there, a couple of gray hairs here and there and stuff like that. You don't see it. You would never know because you still got your same thoughts and ideas and concepts and desires in life are still in there. It's your same brain. Right? And so I thought about that and I was like, wow, that's a powerful, powerful thing. But wait, what about having mirrors in people? You want to have some mirrors around you, some people who are, I'm talking people with integrity, that's going to be a mirror for you. You can't repel, now you can try it, but it ain't going to turn out good. Try to repel everybody and act like can't nobody say nothing to me. You can't tell me what to do. That's a spirit of wickedness right there. I'm going to tell you, that's a evil, haughty, puffed up spirit. It's not a good place. I'm telling you that your life is going to keep being whack. If you like that right now, your life gonna keep being whack, horrible, and whack, horrible. Yeah, keep being in perpetuity, whackness. You ain't gonna never have no good relationships. Folks gonna not want to mess with you because all that whackness you putting out. Get off of that. Get out of that. Don't be that way. Be more receptive to some critique and somebody saying, you know what, they may just be purely their opinion. You must take it in. Just say, let me look at it at least. But when we know, come on, we know when we wrong. You start getting you get your go in your purse or your pocket and pull out your self-righteous repellent. You tell me to not cuss online. Quit telling me to not, I need to act like a Muslim woman. Brothers, don't be telling sisters to cover up. She want to show her boobies. That's her boobies and shit. What? You really got the low cut with the V? You in the mosque, the church, or the synagogue? And yeah, no. Bruh, love you. Muscle shirt? No. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Shorts? Past the knee? No, sir. No, sir. I mean, you rock them at the house, but you take a picture, you actually online put a picture with your sandal. I don't know what nation these people are in, but I was taught that we don't do that. We don't wear open toe shoes. Sisters don't wear open toes. Brothers ain't wearing no open toe sandal shoes. You better have a closed toe shoe. You can rock it with the barefoot if you want to. Go ahead, rock that. Right? Be careful because you can get poked or something. But closed toe. I just make sure it's fully, not feet out. That ain't what we do. That ain't how we get down. We don't have shirts all up and I get it, but I don't get it. Who are you, brother Rodney? I'm just trying to be a student of the Asaad Muhammad. I'm not sorry, but hey, I'm over here. I'm just trying to be a student of his. I got my own stuff. List of stuff Elijah say do and don't do. I'm trying to work it out every single day. Working it out. I would hope you would be working it out too. Oh, the minister gave us a deeper understanding, exegesis of it. Oh, man, I thought he meant, that makes more sense now. Oh, I was tripping. That's, minister, that was heavy. He dropped a jewel on me on that one. Bing, got to take it higher. Excellence. Now, I mean, you gonna argue with Asaad Muhammad? That's your business. Do a move, and I know where you at. I know where you at on the line. We ain't cool after that. I'll tell you that. If you got a problem with anything Asaad Muhammad said, or you got a problem with anything the minister said or saying, do it moving. Don't let me know you got a problem. Once I find out, we ain't cool. I'm trying to be excellent in all that way. We not cool. We ain't gonna be cool. Okay, all right. So anybody watching, we got a problem. If you, especially if you're Nate, like register. Now you outside, you like, I don't agree with everything. That's not a requirement. You ain't got to agree with everything. Understanding sometimes, agreement comes through understanding a lot of times, right? So if you don't have enough data to make an informed decision, say, I don't know. I don't even know what he's talking about that. Then you say, I don't know if I agree with that. It's fine. Maybe have a conversation with somebody that can, I see why he was saying that makes sense. But you might have some questions. Well, what about, the minister wasn't throwing a blanket on everybody on that one. He was, okay, well, now I agree with that. See, that's all it takes sometimes is a good dialogue with somebody that know what they're talking about. But those of us who are registered members, we should be striving for excellence. We should have an expectation of excellence from ourselves and from everybody in our social circle. An expectation of excellence. And anytime we're found, any of us, acting other than self, I'm going to take a piece out of the Spring Wisdom book. This was for the sisters, but it's really for everybody. In respect to living the life, I mean, come on. That's what it's supposed to be about. Pull my coat, pull this coat, pull her coat. But sister, no ma'am. Come on, come on. I know you may be upset right now. I know you might be like, I'm on one. I tell you, you should want to be on one. However, we do have a code of conduct and a way we want to be on one. Like sometimes on the Call to Courage, I want to be like on some super duper flame, like old school LOTC show, Philip A. Muhammad, Martin F. Muhammad, like bang it out type. But we would, if y'all go back to the earlier shows, the original shows, shout out to the LOTC, right? If you go back to, it was like a cuss fest. It was a cuss fest. It was mostly Martin, but it was a cuss fest. It was pretty much mostly Martin, but it was a cuss fest, right? And people was like, yeah, them brothers said we're right Chicago. We gonna report them brothers. Get them out of here. Put them out. All that stuff, right? And I think a lot we weathered the storm, but then, of course, as we grow and mature and realize, okay, we got to clean this up. We got to, it's one thing to make a point, but one thing we say in the disclaimer, Brother Mark said, we will not let occasional curse word get in the way of making an excellent point. I call it cussing in context. It's not good, but cussing in context. Make sure it actually fits the moment, okay? Make sure it fits the moment. Some things are just power words for the moment, all right? But it shouldn't just be regular vernacular. All right. And so always have an expectation of excellence for yourself and others, and then begin to challenge ourselves. This is self-work, right? Self-improvement is the basis of community development. So if I want those around me to be better, right? My family, my friends or peers, right? My mosque, my temple, my synagogue, my church, whatever. I want this environment to be better. Then what I got to do is I got to start with self. I got to say, you know what? I'm going to work on me. And while I'm working on me, I'm not going to not work on you. Now, hold up. You need to focus on you. No. I know I need to focus on me. I'm going to focus on me, but I'm also going to keep my peripheral vision open to see you, because I don't want you to go off the path either. Now, if you tell me you want to go off the path, I want to go off the path. I'm trying to go to hell on a rocket ship. Well, okay, then you need to say that to somebody. Alert everybody you know that I ain't trying to do no right. I want to be so wrong, and I'm not looking to do anything of good. Hey, okay, then everybody know, put you over on the side in a little cubby, corner, and then we know not to mess with you. But don't come masquerading like, oh, I'm trying to be right. We top soldiers and all that old cuckoo pachoo, right? That we do, pretending and masquerading, stunting, fronting. I got my stunner shades on right now. Shout out to the homie E40, by the way. Masterful album, right? And so, but I want you to challenge me. And I want you to want to be challenged, brothers and sisters. Let's challenge each other to be our best selves, our highest selves, or more refined, right? More peaceful, more loving, more giving, more forgiving. Let's challenge one another to do that, to be that. I know some people will push you to the very brink of sanity. Some people deserve a knuckle sandwich. Some people deserve the knuckle sandwich. Keep your hands to yourself now. Keep your hands to yourself. We fight with those who fight with us, but you match it, fight for fight. You don't go here. They here, you don't go up here. They here, you go here. You right there, meet them. Or you might want to go a little less because they may bring them down a little notch. But you right there. Don't go higher. Go right there. Meet them face to face. So right, and so, but you be cool with that. So we ain't talking. But some people, they like a choke out is due. They probably should get a choke out. I have some children like that. They like, ooh, you want to choke them out, right? But however, right, we have to try to find more refined ways of reaching one another, more dignified ways of reaching one another. Some people I know you're going to have to get at. I understand that. Some people going to push it. Some people are habitual line stepper overers. And sometimes you got to check that. You got to check that and check it hard. It's all right. It's what it is. Make sure you can back it up all the way. If you're going to check it, make sure your pencil real sharp, right? Make sure your pencil real sharp. You're going to check it, make sure your pencil is real sharp. So you check it and it's checked good. Or do it in permanent ink. Break out your Sharpie. The permanent ink on it. It's checked. All right? But do not compromise your integrity. Do not compromise your morality. Do not compromise your way, the way of righteousness that we all should be really striving for, brothers and sisters. Let's not compromise it. Let's not compromise righteous principles because we don't want people to be uncomfortable or be in their feelings or go in their purse or pocket and pull out the self-righteous spray thinking they're going to repel you from challenging them to be their best. Because here's the thing. I've always realized this. I told somebody this over years of my life. I said, you know what? If you see me about to walk up a dang cliff, you better snatch me. I don't care. I may be upset that you snatching me all like that. What fool? Once you say you was about to walk off a cliff, you dummy, gonna keep going. Don't be snatching on me though. See, you got a problem. You got a serious problem that you need some help with. You need some auditing, some therapy, maybe somebody to knock you upside your head. Maybe that's it. Or no, I like to oblige mom and say a boot in your butt. Something. Get up off of that. You're going to be mad because somebody tried to help you be better. What kind of clown fool in hell is you? That's the courage coach. I try to keep it. I do try to keep it. I do. Y'all got to know. If anybody that really know, only ain't a handful of people that know me like that, but 1,000. They can go 1,000. This is refined, Brother Rodney. Y'all have caught me like 30 years ago. Woo! Right? And so, now, sisters, that's what it's about, all right? So that was the whole bulk of the message, really, is that we want to challenge ourselves first, right? Self-improvement is the basis. Challenge ourselves to be more refined, more dignified. Strive for excellence in all your doings. In all our doings, let's strive for absolute excellence. The best possible manner, the best way. And then, as we working on self, we use our peripheral vision, right? Use our peripheral vision, right? We're focusing on us, but we use our peripheral to make sure the people around us are striving for their best self. Why are you laying down? What are you doing? I thought you wanted to get a new job. I thought you were working on this. I thought you wanted to, well, I'm tired. Well, I mean, you're going to be tired either way. So you might as well be tired because you're working on your dreams. You're working on your goals, your aspirations. You're going to be tired of something. Be tired of getting some stuff done. Don't be tired of laying around tired. That's dumb again, right? Be tired of making moves. I'm working on my goals. What you doing? Well, I wrote down some stuff. That's not work. That's not work. That's getting ready to get ready. What actionable items did you do that moved you closer to the goal? That's what I want to know. Tangible stuff. You made X amount of phone calls. Well, it's still early in the day. You could make about 5 more before people start shutting it up for the day. You right. Or, see, there you go. So yeah, there I go. I love you enough to want you to be your best self. I hope you love me enough to challenge me to be my best, highest self. Come on. If you love me. See, we throw that around. Somebody, I love you. I love you, brother. I love you. All right. Put your actions where your mouth is. Demonstrate that. Ministers say love is fulfillment of needs, duty. Right? That's right. I got to get that. Hold on. I got to go back to that quote right there. Brother Christopher, that's right. Don't be tired of running because you scared. That's for real, man. Oh my goodness. Man, you got to be, see, one of my boyfriends, we can't be afraid to go straight at stuff. We cannot be afraid to go straight at stuff. You're going to die of something anyway. Why not just on the job, on the post, getting it in, just making like, yo, I know this the right thing. I know this is wrong. That so-and-so is doing. What you're doing is wrong. Challenge it. Where we at? Where do people like that at? To say, no, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. I remember one time, I got to give y'all, this is funny. It was funny. I think the brother meant it as a joke. I think. Anyway, we was all together, a bunch of brothers. We was all together, and we was in the building, and we was about to go do some things, and so of course, then we like raising money. It was raising money, for something else, blah blah blah, whatever, right? And then so some cats gave a little something up. He was like, man, I'm good right now. Like we didn't come here for that. We came here for something else. And now all of a sudden now it's like, let's go to charity thing. All right. So anyway, and then so one brother said, we need to lock the doors and go in these. We should lock the doors and go in these brothers' pockets. And then one of the brothers said, no, sir, you won't be going to no brothers' pockets in here. Brother said, what? What? He said, you won't be going to no brother's pockets up in here. See, you can't be afraid to go straight at stuff. What's going to happen? We're going to squabble or something? Ain't nobody going to put their hands on nobody. You ain't going to put your hands on nobody. I mean, if you do, you got to be ready for the full consequences, repercussions of that action. So you better make sure your skills is up to par and you feel fully confident in your connection with the God and your skills. And that they combine in the right mathematical sequence, that you come out victorious. Hello, somebody. However, you were lacking in some of them areas. Oh, man, the mathematical equation just flipped into somebody else's favor. So you might want to be careful. It ain't gonna go no further than some conversation then. It's gonna be conversation. All right, now watch now. We gotta be powerful enough, brave enough, bold enough, courageous enough, faith-filled enough to challenge things when we know they're wrong in ourselves and in other people. I was taught as a young Muslim, we don't let no wrong go on nowhere. As a Christian, as a Jew, you don't allow wrong to go on nowhere. I don't care where it is. You don't let no wrong go on nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna give you one last point. I'm gonna give you this right now. One day I was on the bus when I lived in Los Angeles. I was riding the bus, and I was on bus minding my business like everybody else, right? On my way to the hood, to the jungles. Oh yeah, shout out to my man Shorty, man. Allah be pleased, my man Shorty Jerome Muhammad. That's my brother right there. So we spent a lot of good quality time in the jungles together. Thank you very much. Right, Lynch Mob Shorty in the house. Yeah, and this is we got Cali Funk over here, Cali Funk Studios in the background right here, Cali Funk, right? And so anyway, so what we got, we was I was on the bus just riding, minding my business, and so these little girls had got on the bus, and it was a girl that was sitting next to me, and her friend was behind, and one of her friends was sitting up front, and one girl was sitting next to me, and there was one girl sat in front of me, and she wasn't with them, but she had this real eclectic hair thing going on. Sister got this real eclectic kind of hair thing going on, right? And so she was just being unique and doing her. She wasn't bothering nobody and saying nothing about it. So these girls talking, man, about a girl, and then the girl, and then going back and forth, right? And this one girl sitting next to me said, "Look at this B." This is what she said. "Look at this B. I should burn her hair up." This is what she said. She got a lighter. She put out a lighter. So I should burn this B hair up. This is what she's saying. This girl, her friend. I'm sitting there. I'm like, my brain went, for real. So I turned over to this sister. I did like this. I'm facing this way. So she's sitting here, y'all. I turned over and said, "No, ma'am. I'm not going to let you do nothing like that." Now I looked at her like this. I gave her a look. Then she said, "Okay, whatever, girl." So anyway, I kept facing forward. I'm like, we're not doing that. We ain't playing that. Not on the bus with me. We not doing none of that. Ain't nobody acting up on this bus. I'm in charge of everything. I go to the supermarket. Guess who's in charge of the supermarket? Me. Yes. I'm in charge of the supermarket when I go. So me and my wife, we all at the supermarket. I'm in charge of the supermarket. Wait. You went over to the nail place, sisters? Guess who in charge of the nail place at that moment? You in charge of the nail place. Take charge of this post. Wherever you at, that's everywhere. Wherever you at the moment, this post. When does that apply? You say this where, this there. Where's this at? Where's this place at? This is everywhere you at, you ding ding. Oh, come on. It shouldn't be this complicated. This is mathematics. Take charge of this post and all temple property, right, in view. Everything you see belongs to the righteous. The earth belongs to the righteous. Fight for your own. Wait a minute. Since the earth belongs to the righteous, you striving to be one of the righteous? Hello, somebody. Then what you doing is you saying, oh, snap. Since I'm supposed to, that first general order, take charge of this post and all temple property in view. Temple property is the whole earth and everything I survey. Okay, I'm in charge at the supermarket. I'm in charge at the nail salon, sisters, right? I'm in charge over at the job. You in charge everywhere. You ain't got to be the supervisor. You ain't got to be the manager. You the captain. You the manager. Come on with that. That's stupidity. And it's silly titles to confuse people and make people feel like they're better than somebody else, right? These are servants titles, right? So you a servant, you got the title. You're not a servant, you ain't got the title. Everybody else, you got a title. It's called Muslim. That's the best title, Muslim. Striving to be righteous person. That's a good title. So now, everywhere you go, you take charge. And you always strive with yourself and from everybody and everything around you to be at the highest levels, to do the right thing. I'm not going to let nobody dog nobody. I don't care. You think we in the nation of Islam, like, y'all hate white people. Stop that. You need to cut that out, right? And so watch this. Now, I don't care. Today, I saw a lady I was coming into, I was going out the store, and her children was coming up. Let me get that door for you. She's like, thank you. I said, you're very, very welcome. And then the little boy was like, thank you. Thank you, sir. I was like, yeah, yeah, absolutely. You're very welcome. My pleasure. You know, hold doors a woman with the children. Oh, yeah, it's a white woman. You don't do that for the dog. Yeah. What? Come on. Wow, really? Wow, you still in kindergarten with that. That's preschool. Sorry, preschool. No disrespect to the kindergartners. That's preschool. That's preschool. Stop it. We do good to all regardless. You didn't read that part, though. You probably skipped that with that part. We do good to all regardless. See, this is the expectation of excellence. Brothers and sisters, I pray to Allah that was a whistle moment in your life. There's a whistle moment in your life that going forward, we're going to strive every day to be our highest self, to live our highest self. Because why does Muhammad make the devil study? See, did you miss that? You probably didn't, you got to get into supreme wisdom again. You probably got to go back over that. Why does he make them study? Boy, brothers and sisters, everywhere you go, you in charge. And I don't care if it's around a bunch of other people, everybody in charge. We all in charge of each other. We looking out. Always on alert. Keeping always on the alert. You got to be able to practically apply this stuff. See, it's one thing that you know it. It's one thing to memorize it. But the Elijah Muhammad challenged us in the Supreme Wisdom book that we must get it by heart. Get it by heart. And it's not rote memory. I'm not talking about it's memorized up in here because you can regurgitate it. But by heart means it's pumping through your blood, your veins. It's the life fluid of your whole being, right? It's what keeps you alive. It's how I live. Islam is a way of life, right? If it's a way of life, Christianity, right? Judaism, these are ways of life. This is how you live. I pattern my whole life under these principles or by these principles. So it pumps through my blood, through my veins. It's all in my heart. I got it in me. So now you ain't concerned about, you say everywhere I go, I'm striving to be right, and I'm striving to challenge everybody else to be right. Do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing. Brothers and sisters, no, sir, no, ma'am, no, brothers, we don't do that. I gotta say this, y'all. I was in a place where one of my brothers, Brother Kadir Muhammad, has a mentorship program, and the sons, right, Saving Our Noble Sons, and he has Fight for Life as well. But he works with a lot of youth, and so anytime I see some young people anywhere, I don't care. I try to engage them. Well, I was in an office where I was watching this young man kept messing with his sister. He kept messing with his sister, and his mother kept telling him to stop, and he was just antagonizing the little girl, just doing some over the line stuff. And she kept telling him stop and quit. And the little Mexican lady and her children, she was getting exasperated. I could tell she's like tired of these children. Like I could hear in her voice and the phraseology that she was using that she actually is extremely unhappy that she has these children, and she feels that she made a mistake in her life and they've just grown up. A mistake has grown up. So he has these children that, like I think like 11, 10, 11 or 12-ish age. And so the little boy just kept going. She's like, stop it. Pick your hand. Don't touch her. And she was just going. Her mother doing all that. I'm like, I'm just watching and just observing it all, taking it all in. And I'm watching this little boy doing his thing, and she kept talking to him. You're not going to your nanas. That's it. You're not. He said, oh, I get 2 more chances, right? I get 2 more chances. So he playing a game. I was like, oh, this is a game. He's been playing this game for a while. She's been doing this with him. So she done trained him to be who he is. Wow. Fascinating, right? She's actually trained him to be who he is. Oh, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. If something up with your children, it's because you made that. That's your experiment. So they didn't have no mama. They daddy wasn't there. Oh, you blame who you want to blame. Blame who you want to blame. But if they tripping, the primary care provider is the one we're looking at. Ding, ding, ding. Now, watch this now. I'm watching this. So I know this dynamic. I know what's going on. I know how this all came about, how it culminated. I'm reading it. And so he kept going, boom, and she stopped. That's it. And I got like 2 more chances still. He kept going, doing and messing with it, blah, blah, and all. So at some point, I get closer. Right? I get closer. I close the gap. And then I forgot his name. I say Alex, just for conversation. I said, Alex. I said, let me say something to you, young man. I said, you know what? I said, you going down a very dangerous road. I said, you know what's going to happen to you? I said, I'll tell you, I can read people and I know how this story ends. I said, you're going to go to prison for a very, 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 very long time. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. You're going to go to prison for a very, very, very long time. I said, your mother's going to still love you and your sister's going to still love you. And you're going to be very, very unhappy and sad. And you're going to be in prison because you don't know where the line is and you don't want to stop at the line. You know there's a line. You know there's a line. I said, but you refuse to stop at the line. I understand messing with your sister. That's fine. You should. It's your sister. Mess with your sister. I said, but your mother is asking you to stop because you're going too far. You're going too far. I said, I know where this leads, brother. I'm telling you right now, young man, I know, you're going to be in prison for a long time if you don't turn this around. I said, now you have an opportunity right now. Now, I don't know you. I said, but I'm telling you, I know where this turn. I know where you're going. I know where you're going. I can see it. I can hear it. I know where this leads. I said, your mother's going to still love you and your sister's going to love you, but you're going to be in prison still. I said, you have an opportunity right here, right now in this moment to turn it around. I said, you got a great life ahead of you, man. You got a powerful future. I can see it. You got a powerful future if you learn what a line is and respect that line. Respect the line. I know what you got going on in your head. I know what's going on. I know. I feel you. I was him. There's a line. I said, you got to learn what a line is and to respect the line. Know when too far is too far. I said, now, I don't know you like that, but I'm just saying, okay, cool. Watch this. At some point, I'm, getting ready to go. You know what the little boy, the little Mexican kid, he's like, had to be, I think about 12 years old. So he came over, he put his head down and he came over, he hugged me. Hugged me. I hugged him. I held him in there too. I said, man, you got a great future ahead of yourself, man. Come on, just stop. Just come on, bring it down a few notches. I'm telling you bring it down a few notches. You're going to do great things, man. But you got to know what a line is, brother. Come on now. You got this. Right? His mother was like, what just happened? And she came over to me. She said, his father's in prison right now. I said, I know what's going on. I know what's going on in his head. I don't know, y'all. I didn't make this stuff up. This is God speaking to him. So if you all don't think that you got an intervention in your life, this was his moment right here. He going to remember this for the rest of his life. So whether he got this great future working with cars, I'm telling you, I've seen his life, or he behind prison bars, he going to remember this moment. He'll say, man, that man told me. I don't know who that man was, but he told me. I don't care, brothers and sisters, where you at or what's going on around you. We don't have to, but it's a good thing. Strive for excellence and command excellence from those around us. If we want to make this world a better place, make that change. Okay, I had to do that, y'all. If we want to make our communities safe and decent places to live, it starts within. We have to become safe, decent people. We have to be a place of safety for people. We have to be decent people. We have to be striving for excellence and have an expectation of excellence. Brothers and sisters, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Those of you that watch the replay, thank you for watching the replay. I'm just your brother. I am nobody and everybody at the same time. I'm just again trying to get out what's in. If something come up in my life, I try to talk about it because I told you all before. I'll tell you again. Les Brown told me somebody's waiting for me to show up. And I believe him. I believe that, brother, that I've met a lot of people over my life, that people I would never came across. And matter of fact, I got to say this, our sister Rodney Muhammad, y'all, people say, send prayers, put prayers in for the, I get it. No, how about this? Put some efforts behind it. Reach out to our sister and find out what she requires, what she needs. All right. Now, me and my wife have pledged some things that we're going to do. But find out what she needs. Don't say, if you need anything, sister, no, say, sister, what do you need? What do you need? And be ready to fulfill that, to help out. This is a sister who had a husband who was responsible and the children and whatnot. So we have to rally around our family. And those of us who are brothers and men, especially those of us who are married, we have wives. We talk to you, but say, brother, get with your wife and say, honey, Sister Brandy's husband died. Can we do some things to help them? Can we take care of them or get a bill? See if they got a bill, something we can start taking care of until we can figure all this out. And what can we do? And I pray to Allah, you got a wife I got a wife like that. I got a wife like that. I pray to Allah, brother, you got a wife like that to say, you know what? We're going to look out for our sister and our children. That brother was a good man. A good man. She deserves our help. All right? So anything you can do, anything of good, you ask that sister, what can I do? And she's real. She'll probably play it real cool because that's how she get down. It's the Ohio thing, right? She's tough and strong. She gonna try to get. I know you can keep at it, sister. What do you need? What do you need me to do? What can I do specifically? What do you need me to send? I get on Amazon, put some stuff in the cart, whatever. You just send me the link and whatever, and we'll get it to you. Whatever. You let us know what we need to do. I'm talking to married brothers right now. The married brothers, we need to step up. Now, single brothers, that could get a little shady. I don't want you to get, to be not real creepy about it. So get with the married brothers. Say, my brothers, we got to, come on, Brother Craig. Brother Craig, that's the homie. That's the homie right there. He didn't pass doing nothing nefarious. He wasn't doing nothing wrong or grimy. Wasn't at the strip club, got shot at the club. He wasn't, No, he was doing the husband thing, being responsible, taking care of his wife. All right. And so we have a responsibility to that. All right. Now, so y'all do what you got to do. Reach out, hook up, call the sister. Without call if you don't know, but like you ain't connected like that. But hit her on the DM, hit her on Facebook, on the front of the page. Say, sister, look, here, call me and my wife. We got you. Whatever you need. We're going to band together and make this happen. So we should be able to help sister take care of whatever responsibility need to be taken care of for a good year or so. Let's knock that out. All right? Let's knock that out. Brothers, married brothers, let's knock that out. You single? You know some married brothers? Hit the brothers up. Say, Brother Rodney Asaad Muhammad said that the married brothers talk to your wife first. Don't be no snaky, shady stuff. Talk to your wife and say, honey, can we look out for our sister, please? If I pray to Allah, you got that kind of wife to say, absolutely. Yes, sir. You ain't got any mad. Let's get it. Let's go reach out to the sister and find out what they need, what them children, because come on, school just starting. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. And so one thing I tell you, when I went through my journey, and may Allah be pleased with our Sister Tanya, and when I went through I lost everything. I said this on, I lost everything. The house, the car, everything. My health started failing me. It was crazy. I was going through it. Nobody knew it. But, man, I lost everything. Lights, couldn't keep the lights on. I was still traveling all over the place in rooms of people being all tears of a clown. No, I'm out there praying and people, oh, thank you so much. You changed my life. Coach, thank you so much. And I'm like, y'all, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Boom, boom, and all that. But I'm like, man, I'm losing everything. I had to walk to the airport because I couldn't even afford to get a ride with a taxi or nothing. It was crazy. Walking home at night with my luggage, pulling it behind me, just walking miles. Hey, it's what it is. It's what it is. I pay my dues. I had to pay the dues, baby. Pay the dues. And I was thinking a lot every step of the way because I had feet and a place to go. I wasn't outside yet, right? And so, my sister, we're not going to have that for our sister. I'm not going to have it. My wife not going to have it. All right, so we're going to make sure they all right. I thought if y'all got to move to Phoenix, whatever we got to do. We move them out here, whatever. We get them a little apartment. They be all right. We ain't going to let them go without. Nah. And the one thing about the squad, that Ohio squad, they pretty thick. So I know our sister got some back. She got some back. All right. I know our sister Stephanie, Chevy Blue, is on the case too. A squad right there. So they're going to look out, but we're going to look out as well. We ain't going to have the sisters just have to band together as a sisterhood. As the men, we have a responsibility to help take care of our women and children as well. All right. All of them. We just do everything we can. All right, y'all. So strive for excellence in all that we do, and then let it spread abroad. All right. Everywhere you go, remember you on post. All right. And keep your peripheral up while you focus on yourself and your shenanigans. We do that. We do that. We do that. We'll start building a better environment everywhere we go. All right. So let's do that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for spending any of your life moments with me, because you didn't have to do that. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. All right. So remember this, brothers and sisters. Life is so crazy and dynamic. It'll challenge you. It'll challenge you. But I've been saying this for many, many years in my life, that we have to cultivate the courage to roar, to stand up, to be accountable, to be present, right? To say, I'm the one, I'll be the one. Here, pick me. I'm the one. Remember, you want to kickball, you pick me. Put me in. Right? I want to be on a team. But when cultivating courage to roar, I remember I was reminded and know that, most times we don't know what courage is. Sometimes we think it's having no fear, being fearless. And there's a place for that, and I get it. But it's not about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear, and Susan Jeffers is saying, doing it anyway. It's about feeling the fear, but having enough faith that it overcomes the fear. See, courage is not the absence of fear. It's the application of our faith. It's faith applied, brothers and sisters. Let's apply our faith. Apply it. And we'll get through every circumstance and situation that comes up, that challenges us, that makes us maybe shake a little bit, take a pause, step back and go, oh, wait a minute. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off or do it, but you know what? I have faith in my God. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the stunner shades, Papa Bopsy's taught me in the hobby of my high rise. My eyes hide behind the shades because the flash is blinding my eyes. Yeah, that's my Jay-Z moment right there. I got to keep them on because paparazzi catch you. I walk out. Oh, please, come on, guys. TMZ, come on, guys. Stop. Delusions of grandeur right there, y'all. It's all right. Now, brothers and sisters, come on. Cultivate the courage to roar, please. Thank you. Share the stream. Let people know. Share it in all your groups and whatnot. Not because, oh, look at Brother Rodney. He's so important. Not at all. That hopefully the message, something that I said, will help somebody. That it helps somebody. That's all it's about. I want to help somebody. Take it to a new level. Say something. Say, man, Coach had a key for me. Remember that 17 million keys for the Muslims is 17 million keys. You don't need 17 million keys unless you got a bunch of locks. So I'm trying to find a lock for the people I might have a key for. Ooh, is this your key? I got keys. And then all you got to do, really, just lock into the one with the key. There's a man with the key. Lock in. Stay locked in. He's trying to turn them at so fast a rate. So you just lock in. He got a key for you. Don't worry. He hitting it. And you'll be unlock something. Oh, thank you, brother minister. And you'll be on your mission. All right? So lock in on the minister and tune in to NOI.org. Stay locked in, plugged in, tuned in. All right, Holy Day of Atonement coming up in October. We're going to bring the Holy Day and the Atonement back into the Holy Day of Atonement. All right. So, brothers and sisters, not going to be a passing fancy. Let's ramp up. Let's start ramping up. Getting to a place where we start saying, you know what, let me start cleaning up some stuff and some relationships that have been failed and strained. We got to work on. I got some stuff. I got work to do, y'all. All right. Thank you all. I'm going to go get some food because I thank Allah that my wife, super wonderful, Sister Tracy C. Muhammad. Thank you very much. Y'all give Sister Tracy a shout out there. Say, Sister Tracy, thank you for keeping Brother Rodney so together and not losing his mind and whatnot. If it wasn't for my wife, boy, it'd be bad for a whole lot of people. Allah knew. I'll tell you, Master Five Mama knew that after Sister Tanya, if I man, it was gonna be bad for a whole bunch of people. I was on one. I'm on one now, but it was gonna be bad for a whole lot of people. It's still gonna be bad for some people, but it's gonna be bad for a whole lot of people. All right. So keep in mind, brothers and sisters, we all we got. Let's look out for one another. Let's love one another. Let's care about one another. Let's be dutiful towards one another to the best of our ability and to the point that people allow us to serve them. Okay. Serve, and be excellent. All right. Strive for excellence. Thank you all for watching. I'm Rodney Asaad Muhammad, your courage coach. Until next time, God willing, peace. Assalamu alaikum.